Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, November 5th. And we're looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And this has basically been a repeat all week as we gap higher. A and B rip, and then we take it back. That was Monday. Tuesday, A and B ripped higher, we take it back. Wednesday, A and B rip higher, went a little higher, but then we take it back. And again today, A and B rip higher, we take it back. 3 out of the 4 gaps have held, though. Now we got to within $2, though, of last month's high. Remember, we got within $4 or $5 of last month's low, $2 of last month's high. Last month's range wasn't that small. We've basically traded the entire thing in 4 days. Algo's very readable again. Had a very good day because market got too long. They gave it up in D, E, and F. Market got too long again. H, I, J, K, give it up in L and M. Traders will do its work till it doesn't work no more. And it provided some very nice opportunities. The Qs held their gap. Their gap is much bigger. I think we're getting to a very important point here. Because we're dealing with short-term traders, and we are, because long-term traders don't gap higher, rip up for 2 time frames, and then trade sideways and get 10 wide, have no trend day, things of that nature. Are there long-term traders in here? Of course there are. But the market's being run by short-term traders, short-term algos, and day traders still right now. Today's volume, the volume increased Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day. Well, today it decreased by a decent amount, just about 70 million with the after hours. So we're going to do average, but at the high of this week, we just did the worst volume of the day. The Fed meeting meant nothing. Tomorrow's a job number. For me, it's going to mean nothing. The election's not decided. Who cares? The market keeps going up. None of it matters. What matters is what's in front of us. Here's what matters. We are in balance rules are just as much in effect as gap rules have been. So the question that we have to ask ourselves is today's high enough, right, to get close to a balance high before rolling over? I don't know, but it could be. We'll see. We might gap high tomorrow and take out last month's high, and I'm totally wrong. On the flip side, if we can't take out today's high, and we do take out today's low and fill at least one of these gaps and come back into balance in the daily, well, then maybe you will see some of these week longs from today, yesterday, start really getting out, and we do balance a little bit inside of last month's range. I mean, last month, the middle of the range from October, we'd be trading around 338, 339. And not coincidentally, 339.08 is February's high. So maybe we pull back somewhere around that range before we decide, do we want to take out October's high or low? Okay, as far as my trades, again, I basically did what I just showed you. I took a short in A against the overnight high. This time it worked as opposed to yesterday. And then I did the same thing. I shorted C. I shorted E when we started coming down once the week longs. Once I knew we weren't going to have single prints, took shorts in C. That worked out, and they filled the singles. I did 351 puts in A. I did 354 puts in C. I did 354 puts in E. Now, the bigger trade, which I didn't get a lot of, although I had some of it, I was short still in E when F came down. But then I was looking for an afternoon pullback low. So I was out of the short, and I took a long initially right around B's low because I thought B might be a lowest accepted price. But that turned out to be my only loss of the day. It was a small long. I didn't add to it. It came down, took it off. I didn't wait till the day's low, that's for sure. I took it off, put it to bed, say, let's see what happens next. Well, even though I took a small loss, it helped me on my next trade because I didn't do anything then at the bottom of F, but G opened, didn't take out F's high, F's low, and took a nice 50 call play to 348. So the same ones I lost on in F, I bought 50 of them in G. Now, I certainly didn't take it up. Nothing. I should have taken it all the way up. I didn't, but I had a nice trade on that one as probably my best trade of the day. as far as, because it was my biggest play of the day. Now, before I go any further, I scalped shorts in C and E 4 times in C, 2 in E. I really only count them as one trade, but every time it came in, I took it off, went back up, put it back on. So I had very nice scalping trades in C and E with those shorts. Okay, so after G, I then took a 354 put in H when I couldn't take out E's high yet, and did well on that. I did it again, and now even though we were one time framing up, got up to value high in I, took a short, it worked. Same thing in J, it worked. I didn't do anything in K and L. I really thought at that point possibly we would make a new high, and then I would have seen what would have happened. Like here in the triple Qs, they made a new high and then came back in. So you know how I get a little picky. I want to see the new high and then fade it. Well, it didn't happen, so I didn't take the trades in K and L. And then I took one long in M, which I lost pennies on. I took it when we got down to around B's low. I'm like, let's see if we hold B's low. Took out B's low. I got out of it. Now I could have gotten back in, just like here, once we got back into B's range, but just watched it the rest of the way. It was a very good day. So no complaints whatsoever. And it seems like the room had a very good day because, like I said, when you're able to read these algorithms, it makes for a pleasant day. What was happening up here? I told the room, well, buyers need to take out B's high. If they don't, they're not getting what they want. They're going to get out of it. That's what happened. And then shorts pile on. And then same thing down here. Well, the shorts piled on. What did they get out of it? We made a new low. We had pretty much a nice target here, and we couldn't even take that out. So the shorts got flushed out once you got back above the opening. And then here again, shorts cover, market gets long, they can't take out the day's high, they take out K's low, flush. Wash, rinse, repeat. Now, let's go over destinations for tomorrow. First one on the upside. Now, where did we close? 350.24. So the first the 10 wide is above. 350.92. K's low is my first destination. 10 wide. Then we have today's high, 352.19. Then we have a daily high, 352.44. Then the all-important 354.02 monthly high. For the downside, we don't have anything to today's low of 348.86 and then filling the gap at 347.94, 92-point gap. Single prints from yesterday. Still have that set of single prints. From yesterday. Where are they? Here they are, down here. 343.15 get filled at 342.54. And here we don't have anything to yesterday's low, 339.59, and filling the gap at 338.25. And don't forget, we still have that naked pocket, 339.02 from October 27. So yeah, the market's acting really strong. But I'll tell you what, our downside destinations are far and wide apart. So if we can't take out today's high and we take out today's low, well, then the daily comes back into balance. And maybe that's all they wanted to the upside for now, right? Maybe they don't want to take out the last month's high. And maybe we do go test February's high up 339 and change. All things we have to keep in mind. And then chart-wise, well, monthly's in balance. Nothing's changed. Look, we've traded almost all of October's range in 4 trading days. Do we gap high tomorrow and take out the inside month to the upside? Possibly. We'll see. Until that happens, nothing changed. Weekly, same thing. 7-week balance, there it is, 354.02. All that's standing in our way of the all-time high is last month's high and the all-time high. It's the same on the weekly. There you go. Might not be done as easily, though, as it looks. And then on the daily, emotional buying, mindless buying, of course it is. Does it matter? Of course not. You trade what's in front of you. One time framing up 4 days, 4 gaps, 3 have held. Same thing on the daily as I just showed you on the weekly and monthly. 354.02, 358.75, or 75. Those are the 2 numbers you have to know. So, We'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope you had a great day trading. Have a great evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.